Hello everyone, welcome to the Grom Sniper Review, and what seems to be me freezing up for some reason. Here's another one where I'm doing commentary over the time being, because my mic does not want to work with my recording softwares for some reason. Kind of just figured that out, so I'm going to go try and fix that later. But at the moment, we're going to go over the Grom Sniper. Now this was released with the Gauge Russian pack, the second to last DLC that's going to come out for Payday 2, and then the rest is going to be free, which is awesome. Now here's where I explain where I think the Grom Sniper is better than the Contractor. However, I just played with the Contractor just a little bit before I made this video, making the Contractor review, which my opinion has changed on. Why yet, of course, the Grom Sniper and the Contractor are two different weapons due to the fact of the fire rate of the Grom Sniper is slower than the Contractor. However, the Grom Sniper is way more concealed than, is more concealed than the Contractor, making it more viable for a dodge build, at least in my opinion, because of the fact that you're more lenient on your secondaries you can basically run. And I don't exactly know the amount of concealment, so knowing the fact that you can hit like 4 or minimal detection risk with the Grom Sniper is nice compared to the Contractor. And right now I'm also going through the stats of the Desert Fox Sniper, the other concealed sniper, which is interesting. We have 3 concealed snipers now, which are great for dodge builds, I swear. Now, before I made the Contractor review, my opinion was basically based off the fact that, you know, it kind of seems like it does more damage, it's got good pickup rate, and it's way more concealed. Plus which is a plus there is a plus in there, as in the fact of iron sights. And I don't know about you, but I love iron sights on snipers. It just makes things way more fun for me. I just love running iron sights. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. And secondary, I'm just going to run the locomotive for the gameplay. Or not locomotive, I don't remember what I'm going to be running. But I'm going to be running something for the secondary, and that doesn't exactly matter compared to the Grom Sniper. So, without further ado, I think we're going to hit the gameplay here soon, where I can go into more interesting things with it, if, you know, gameplay-wise. Can we, let's hope, please just move on. Alright, never mind. I know this is gonna last, because it's gonna be me trying to describe things. Oh, I know what it is. It's gonna be something. Sorry. I'm just trying to say what I can say in the time that I have. It's gonna be me trying. It's me talking about the way how the concealment is more than the Contractor, and you can run more weapons with it. That's basically what I'm going over right now. Man, it's been a while since I recorded this, and now I'm doing commentary over it, which probably explains a lot, doesn't it? So yeah, right now I'm in the middle of choosing my weapon and then heading to the gameplay. If I can hit the gameplay, please. You know, it would be nice to see my narration to see where I'm at this point, because, you know, I'm still new to this stuff. You know, there's a reason why I like doing things live, because it makes more sense for me to do that, you know. But it seems to me like I've described everything in commentary so far. So this is the Grom Sniper. It has iron sights, and mainly the one thing that I love about using this gun is the iron sights for it. And as obviously we're on Death Wish. I'm not doing one down because I would die way too fast, especially because of the bots. The bots aren't exactly the most effective on one down. Especially since they debuffed them. So, as you can see, some of the things that I've already said have come into play. The fact that the gun itself is good, it has very high damage, able to one-shot head most Death Wish cops, except dozers and some other things, I think. I can't exactly remember on the top of my head. However, This gun also has not only a great ammo pickup, but the good reload as well. It's decently fast in my opinion. I mean, I haven't really had any problems with taking down enemies that are right near me when I'm in the middle of a reload, considering how fast it is. And which makes this another plus for the gun, in my opinion. As you can see, I'm way more accurate with the Grom sniper than the contractor at certain distances, because I just love the iron sights. When the Nagant sniper rifle first came out and I had it in my hands, or when I finally got the game and got the Game of the Year edition, and I finally unlocked the Nagant sniper or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but when I saw that it had iron sights, I was like, I want to try and use iron sights, because that's an interesting concept. Iron sights on snipers are cool. And as soon as I started using them, I immediately got used to them and just wanted to use the gun 24/7. If I were ever running a sniper, it would be the Nagant or the Thanatos whenever I needed something high-powered and deadly. Because the Nagant, I didn't really have to worry about the sights on the gun, because the iron sights were good. It was just the circle, and you put the head in the circle, and there you go, you get a kill. And something like that, I don't know. But it's been a while since I used the Nagant sniper. It would be interesting to go see and check that back out. But it was like the one sniper I would use if I were ever going to use a sniper, like I said. So I'm really used to the iron sights in this game. And when the Platypus sniper came out, it was kind of a different situation. Knowing that this gun's new and it kind of has a slight bit less of attachments, or kind of a thing. But I kind of really slid off to the Platypus because I like the look of it. It reminded me a lot of, cooler guns, and it just seemed all around better, and kind of was, in my opinion. But I still would switch off here and on to the Nagant, and now we've got finally not only the third concealed weapon, but also a third iron sight weapon for snipers, which is interesting in my opinion. So here's the gameplay for the Grom sniper, and I don't know if I'll leave it off as quickly as I will, because I don't really know what else to describe this gun as but good. I mean, especially considering how concealed it is, and especially for what the gun is already, it can be easily fitted to a loud build by itself when running armor. And especially considering how good the gun is in general without armor, or with the dodge build, it can do just as much damage with armor build, considering its fast reload and everything else, and good base damage, So yeah, I think I might really have to, leave the rest of the gameplay in my opinion, because I don't really have much else to say about this gun other than it's a good gun to try out, especially with the gauged Russian pack. Sadly about it, Gauge Russian pack is kind of already Deathwish viable, so even without any attachments, you can probably run this on Deathwish just fine, considering the rest of the guns are great on Deathwish, or already good on Deathwish alone, which is kind of odd, but pay to win type of thing going on, which is odd. But yeah, the Gauge Russian pack is interesting. I like the Gauge Russian pack in my opinion. I like the AK-17 and the Tatanka. They're both cool weapons, and I would probably definitely run them. Considering I don't know what it is, but I would rather, over an AK-47 or an AK-12, I would rather choose the AK-12 just because the model is just more interesting to me than the AK-47. My opinion. That's why I kind of gear towards using the AK-12 whenever I want to, or whenever I have a choice between AK-40. What was it? I don't know what they called it in the game. What was it? It's not the AK-47. I know that for sure. Or the AK-17 is what they called it. So, and in Payday. So whenever I'm running an AK for my dodge build, whenever I want to mess around with more weapons, I'll just run the AK-17 because I like the model better compared to the AK, whatever it was. I don't know. So that's kind of why I gear towards using the Gauge Russian pack stuff, because it's more interesting to me than all the other stuff. My opinion is kind of different on the Contractor and the Grom. They do two different things, which I don't mind at all. And considering the Contractor has more ammo and shoots faster compared to the Grom, but the Grom has more damage and reloads faster, or I don't know. I don't know about that one, but does more high base damage and can have higher insights is kind of two of the main things that I like about the Grom Sniper compared to anything else. So, I'm going to leave it off here, 10 minutes, and leave it off for the rest of the gameplay to show. All the silent gameplay, with me not talking when I should be talking because my mic just did not want to work with me. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, go ahead and leave a like down below, subscribe for more content, and basically that's it. I mean, if you want me to do the rest of the weapons for the Gauge Russian pack, I sure will, and especially for the fact of, well, I think I might be doing, I have an idea for what I'm going to do instead of the reviews. Is go over the best weapon in the game, as I've been talking about. And I'll probably get to that if I get to that. I'll talk about it more on a specific episode of that where I can edit all gameplay of every weapon in a certain category and, you know, say it's to that. And there will be specific rules for me not to have to play with every gun in the game, so we can make it a little bit too long for one video. So I'll talk about that when I get around to it. So. Yeah, I'll see you guys next episode, whatever I make. Bye-bye. And here's the rest of the silent gameplay, by the way, if you were interested. This gun is good. Just to show from the gameplay. Let the gameplay speak for itself.
On your knees! Riffle on! Give me a pathetic enemy medic! Stop! Heal! Medic bag! The medic bag! Hey, Wolf! I need a hand! You look like they chewed you up and spit you out. Go, sir! Kneel the limit. Kneel down. Cut yourself. Two assailants confirmed. Might be more.
SWAT is stepping up, guys. This will get hairy.
Medic sets the more.
Brace yourselves.
We got a shield! Enemy medic! Got the medic! Shield down! Got the shield! Drop it! Hands up! Stop! Drop the gun!
That's how much we need. You guys can stay and get more if you feel like you're... That was messy, but sometimes it gets messy. But you ended up on top. That's what's important.